All right, got a new toy to play with, couple new toys to play with. Let's jump right into it. So KastKing reached out and wanted me to test one of their reels. This is a high performance reel of theirs. This is the, let's get over here, KastKing Kapstan. So this is a spinning reel, nice high performance spinning reel. And I'll talk about the rod in a second, what I'm gonna pair it with. But this is gonna be a surf fishing. This is gonna be a offshore fishing reel. It's gonna be amazing. Really looking forward to this. Again, this is the KastKing Kapstan Elite. It has a 5.7 gear ratio. It's 13.9 ounce, up to 30 pounds max drag, which you're never really going to use, but it's better to have it than not have it. Spinning reel, this is the Model 3000. Now, if you've seen any of my previous videos, you know that I mostly use 4000 series reels, but when I look at the spool size, the reel size, line and everything, I decided to go down to a 3000 specifically for this model. But again, Kapstan Elite from KastKing. Let's see what here. We got heavy duty manganese brass main gear, reinforced CNC aluminum direct drive handle, and Maxadur 6+1+1 ultra smooth stainless steel bearings. Anything else important here? KastKing Intrusion Shield System, providing up to IPX6 waterproof rating. So this is going in the water. If I'm surf fishing on the ocean and it drops in, whatever, doesn't matter. It's completely sealed and waterproof. Super tough CNC aluminum corrosion resistant body, and precision constructed powerful aluminum rotor, graphite rotor in size 3000 for weight reduction. Okay. And you can see here a few other models from 3000 all the way up to 8, 5.7 to 1 gear ratio, all the way down to 4.9, and all the way up from 30 pound max drag all the way up to 55 pound max drag with this 8000 series. For this 3000, it's going to be braided line from 15 to 30 pounds, 250 yards up to or down to 130 yards for the 30 pound. Again, 13.9 ounce. Excellent. All right, let's take a look at this thing. Let's open it up and take a first look. Look at that. Just the packaging is awesome with it, right? To be honest, I really don't even want to use it. I don't even want to take it out of the packaging and get it all dirty, because it's such a nice reel. Look at that. Beautiful. But we're gonna. So let's just take this thing out now. Again, 13.9 ounce, not the lightest reel, but definitely heavy duty. Nice. Take a quick look at it before we put the handle on. It's reversible, so you could either put the left hand in here, right handed in there. Go ahead and screw this cap back on. Definitely greased in there. Excellent. Okay, take that out. Here's the reel, or the handle. Nice solid metal reel. Okay, what else is down here? Let's take a look here first. Everything that comes in the box. All right, so we got stickers that can go onto the spool, and I've shown this in a previous video, but little stickers so you can put, what line it is, pound test, date that you put it on. So that's cool. Some more stickers. Got the instruction manual here, and the all-important parts list or parts diagram. Don't lose these. These come in very, very handy when something either fails or you need a replacement part. It's super easy. You just refer to the parts list here, give KastKing a call or reach out, get everything right away. All right, so we'll put that box aside. Okay, put this all back together here. All right, let's put this handle together. God, this is super nice. All right, and then it should just take a look at this. All right, got 2 screws here, metal. I like the big handles. I used to have reel, I still do have reels, still do use reels, but they have this small like foam handle. I like these big handles. It's much easier to turn. So now that it's in there, now all I'm gonna do is kind of grab the spool and the housing, and just kind of tighten that into place. Get that grease off there that I just put on. All right, that's in. Whew. Whew. That is smooth. Just not drag up a little bit. It's really, really smooth. I like this a lot. Now I will say this is pretty loosened up pretty good, but it does feel quite tight or snug compared to some other reels. Yeah, it's, again, I don't know if it needs to be worked in or what, but it's a little, definitely a little, stiffer's not the right word, a little more snug and not as loose of a reel as you know, the ReKon reel that they have, but this is still gonna be awesome. All right, now that we've taken a look at the outside, at least just a base outside of this, let's go ahead and take this spool off just to see what the inner workings look like, just like we did with the ReKon. Let's take a look at this Kapstan Elite. There we go. So there's the spool. There's your drag. Excellent. This is all locked into place here. Can't come off. Nice and greased in there. It's a really nice reel. Completely sealed. No water getting into this thing anywhere. That is completely sealed. Nothing in here. Got even a screw down there holding things together. Again, you can't see it there. IPX6, waterproof, as good as you can get on a reel. All right, put this back together. Come on. Make sure I don't screw anything up here. Okay. KastKing makes some amazing products and they perform well. I love the ReKon. Now, what I'm actually going to do, most likely, well, not most likely, I am going to do it. I'm going to get a separate spool. So I'm going to use this KastKing Superpower Color Shield. So this is the 30-pound, 300 yards white. This is the 20-pound, 300 yards white. Now I'm going to start with surf fishing. So I'm going to use this as my base onto here. So we're going to put some 20-pound white braid onto this while I fish for, you know, halibut, perch, croaker, whatever in the surf. And then kayak too. I can, you know, kayak, float tube, stand-up paddleboard, offshore as well. I can use this setup. It's 20-pound. I'm also going to be using this KastKing fluoro coat. It's 100% fluorocarbon coated. This is 15 pounds. So I'll have this on my spool, and I'll probably, you know, top shot is only about, you know, 24 inches, 18 to 24 inches of this stuff. I really, really like this. It's very smooth. So I'll have that, and then when I go offshore or to the islands, I'll have another spool that will have this 30-pound white on it, so I can go fish the islands or whatnot. So it's a little bit heavier to handle some bigger fish that are out there, hopefully. Otherwise, it's just nice to have knowing that I have the stronger 30-pound with the seaweed and the kelp and whatnot out there. So excellent there. That's, again, the Kapstan Elite, and I'm going to put this KastKing Superpower Color Shield braid on it with the KastKing Fluoro Coat for surf fishing. All right, and I almost forgot, if you go to the storefront at startfishingtoday.com/storefront and scroll down to the reels section, you'll see this. But also, for anything KastKing related products, there is a discount code for all the audience for Start Fishing Today. That affiliate code is SFT10KKAF. That'll get you 10% off all orders at KastKing.com. Again, that's StartFishingToday.com/storefront. Scroll down to the reels and click on this or any other, or the other KastKing ReKon, and don't forget to use the code SFT10KKAF at checkout for 10% off. Thanks for watching. Again, make sure to get yourself a Kapstan Elite